I am Director Jamie Rollins of the choirs, and this is Sam Weibel, our Assistant Choir Director. We also have some people that come in for show choir. We have Dustin Rollins, who is our Assistant Volunteer Director back there, and Martin Neville, our Instrumental Combo Director. There he appears. So, what we're going to do is we are going to try to highlight and kind of give you a really good picture of what we've done for the entire year. This might make you very happy. I'm going to try very hard to limit my time until the end and save all my talking minutes for the seniors and the accolades that all of the kids deserve to be recognized for. So if you could just bear with us, give us a lot of applause, eat some concessions. I want to draw your attention real quick before we start. This is also a time where my AP Music Theory students, they have a capstone project where they have to learn how to compose music. There are actually a lot of rules. and I have 4 people that will be previewing their composition for the first time to you. At the end of the concert, there are tickets at the concession stand with each of the kids' names on it. If you would like to put your ticket in your favorite composition bucket, they get to sign their names to some trophies if they get awarded. Dustin, can you please turn on our first place award? Our first place award lights up. You might not get it by the time I put the mic down, but years ago I had a class that was just pretty darn entertaining, and they said we need to make trophies. So our first place trophy that they get to sign their name to is the one that will light up. The second place is the one with the random school building on it. And the third place is the one that is attached to a frisbee with a lot of tape. So it's just been good fun. We're proud of all of these kids for their compositions. We will begin today with Singers Extreme. We're going to perform our opener and our closer, and you can see the soloist in the program. So without further ado, we start the show with Everybody.
Rock your body right. Streams back. Alright. We're back again. From the sisters, everybody sing. With the ring and the flavor, show you how. I got a question for you, better answer now.
be right, baby, come on. Love you in the sleep, you weren't there for me, so now it's time to leave and live alone.
I know that I can't say no, it ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby, bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna be a fool for you, just another player in this game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye, bye. I don't really wanna make it tough, I just wanna tell you that I had enough. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye, bye.
Hi everyone, my name's Eliana Bush, and I created the composition piece called Life Makes Its Turns. It will be played by Dee. It starts out in a happy tone to represent a time in your life, such as when you get a major promotion, you've overcome a major medical condition, etc., until it transitions into a somber tune that represents a time in your life, such as losing a loved one or maybe losing your job. The piece repeats because like the title states, life makes its turns.
Ava Esterline. For my composition, I chose to write based on one of my favorite poems by my favorite poet, The Children's Hour by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The story creates a nostalgic feeling, almost as if it was written about you, and I did my best to replicate that in my piece. Thank you and enjoy.
My name is Raiden Sipes, and for my composition, it's about friendship and how they can make a person feel. We've all had friendships in our lives, and they can make us feel like we're on cloud nine, and then when they end, you feel terrible. And that's reflected in my piece. It starts out major when you're on cloud nine and everything is going great, and then something goes wrong, they leave your life, or the friendship just isn't the same, and that's in the minor piece of my piece. And then someone else can enter your life that changes it forever in a positive way, and that's reflected in the last section of my piece, which goes back to major, and the original motive comes back.
Oh, thank goodness. Ronnie, come on over. I was like, this is supposed to be a quartet. I'm glad you're here. So is Raiden. No worries.
they send their ballot positions behind me, I will brag a little bit on the group that's stepping up, and then I'll touch base with all the choirs when I do awards. The Harding Singers have not won a grand champion in a long time, and this year, this group of kids accomplished it. Can we give them a round of applause? Successful. It takes a lot of work to be in any group that you are in and try to be successful. And remember that it's always at the mercy of someone else's judging that gives you the awards and honors. But these kids had a positive mindset all year. They had a hard work ethic. They had a resiliency that kept them going. And I cannot be any prouder to be their director. And I hope you enjoy this last half of our performance. Well, I guess competition performance show, and then we will keep moving right along.
I'm lost, nowhere to go. I'm a joke, this much I know. Seems so strange now, it's suddenly so complex, and I have no clue what comes next. Maybe just more time, just a little more fight. Like they say, no guts, no glory. After all I did find, maybe I'm like 100 miles off course. Well, maybe that was too much, maybe not enough. Maybe I should just turn back now. 'Cause how do I go on when everything's so wrong? Where am I now? How am I here? Which way do I turn when it's all so unclear? I'm standing alone with nothing but fear. Where am I now? Now that I'm here.
All I wanted was the wind, just to feel how it might feel, just to say for once we did it, just to open my eyes and see something different than before. Maybe that's just too much, maybe too big a dream, too late to turn back now. So how do I go on? When everything's so wrong, 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 wrong. Where am I now? How am I here? Which way do
Tears out of every pore, yeah, I bled out on the marble floor. I've been knocked out, crawling from the dust. Roughed up, but I love the rush. I came to claim it, I came for blood. I need it burning, light it up on fire. I didn't come this far to only go this far. I didn't come this far to only go this far. I didn't come this far to only go this far. I didn't come this far.
I didn't come this far to only go this far. What have we become? All smoke and mirrors. Animals turning one more
never a part of it. What was my goal in life? I get one life to live. What am I going to do with it? And when I asked these kids this, it was kind of crickets. Or it all revolved around money, which is an important part of survival. And so I thought, there is this one song that I sang years ago in All Ohio Youth Choir. It was called The River by Garth Brooks, if any of you know it. And the river is simply all figurative language about a dream. And it can be, I want to be happy. I want to have a loving family in my life. I want to have a job where I can provide for those that I love and wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Maybe build Mrs. Rollins an auditorium someday. I always tease them. But these things become really critical to being happy in life. And so I challenge the kids and ask them what are their dreams, and I challenge you, are you still living the dreams that you once had when you were their age? Make me think as their teacher, what are the things I'm trying to so accomplish? So as you listen to this, I thank Mr. Cameron for playing, Jackson for always being willing to step in when I ask him to. And kids, I've got some great soloists. I'll figure out the mics really quickly and then we'll go.
You know a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows, and the dreamer's just a vessel that must follow where it goes.
Trying to learn what's behind you, and never know what's in store. Makes each day a constant battle, just to stay between the shores. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry.
Too many times we stand aside, let the water slip away. Every day we tomorrow, it now becomes today.
So don't you sit upon the shoreline, never know. Choose a chance to rise and dare to dance in time. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. And there's bound to be rough water, and I know I'll take the fall. But with the good Lord as my captain, I can make it through them all. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Yes, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Till the river runs
So at this moment, what I'd like is seniors, can you please just get to the bottom of the stairs while Shelby does her composition, and then we'll move on to some really special awards. Have a seat, guys.
Hi, my name's Shelby Stinson. base you around entering a new phase of life and not really knowing where you're going. During my time writing this composition, since I'm a senior, I've also been deciding where I want to go, and I hope my piece can replicate this.
Of seniors, my goodness, we have been through a lot, so have you. Freshman year, everything seemed so great until COVID hit. And I remember it vividly because in some ways, it was a blessing for our OMEA district contest. It was crazy. Everything was wild from that point on. And don't you remember when we said, we'll see you in 2 weeks? And then we didn't. So these kids have really rolled with a lot, and you should be very proud of yourselves for getting yourselves to graduation, doing it in some amazing ways, never quitting, never saying, I'll just take the easy way. You always went through it. And I always think back to that children's book where it's going on a bear hunt, and I really think that even when I think back to the story itself, can't go over it, can't go around, you gotta go through it. And that is life. And so, what I'd like to do at this moment is present each of them with a rose as I call their name. Aubrey Bain, with Mother Christy Kurtz, 2 years of symphonic chorale, 1 year freshman choir, concert choir, 4 years show choir, musical, and favorite memory, when they catered peanuts to the palace before the musical, we were all so happy. It's funny how food was always associated. Eliana Bush. Parent, you can clap, that's fine. I will let you yes. Clap for Audrey and Eliana. With parents Lisa and Eli Bush. 2 years marching band, 2 years concert band, 1 year symphonic chorale, 2 years concert choir, 4 years singer show choir, 2 years solo ensemble. Favorite memory, I don't have a specific favorite memory, but my favorite memories involve winning grand championship for marching band and show choir, as well as overnight trips. Eliana Bush. William Fink, with parents William and Jacqueline Fink. 2 years pop choir and 1 year freshman choir. Favorite memory, attending the many choir concerts. They are both nerve-wracking and fun at the same time. Amen, William. Yes. William Fink. Jackson Greenwald. With parents Megan and Jeremy Greenwald. 5 years marching band, 4 years concert band, 5 years pep band, 3 years Rufus, 3 years Stardusters, 1 year solo ensemble, 1 year talent show. Favorite memory, performing at Reliant Quest Bowl this year. Jackson Greenwald. Linda Jones, with parents Linda and Chris Jones. 2 years marching band, 2 years concert band, 1 year pep band, 2 years symphonic chorale, 1 year freshman choir, 1 year concert choir, 4 years singer show choir, 4 years extreme show choir, 1 year Stardusters, and 4 years solo ensemble. Favorite memory, going to competitions. Matus Lishetsky, with parents Evelyn and Tomas Lishetsky. Music department activities, 4 years marching band, 2 years marching band field commander, 4 years concert band, 4 years pep band, 3 years symphonic chorale, 1 year concert choir, 4 years singer show choir, 4 years extreme show choir, 1 year Stardusters, 2 years solo ensemble. Favorite memory, and the Wizard of Oz getting back on stage as a farmhand after changing out of the Tin Man very quickly and acting as if he wasn't drenched in sweat or have gray paint still on his face. Ford Mall is unable to be here, but also please look at this pink sheet. You can see all of his honors. He was diagnosed with strep throat this morning. Bad timing. Ford Mall, let's give him a round of applause. With parents Mike Sipes and Sarah Benedetto. 4 years marching band, 4 years concert band, 4 years pep band, 2 years symphonic chorale, 1 year freshman choir, 4 years singer show choir, 4 years extreme show choir, 4 years solo ensemble. Favorite memory, the French horn solo my freshman year. I wish I would remember this solo, it must have been a good one. Was it? He liked it, all right. Erickson, 1 year symphonic chorale, 2 years concert choir, 1 year advanced essay choir. Favorite memory, finding ways to sing and work toward a goal, even through COVID. Josh Smith, with parents Heather Brecci and Craig Smith, 4 years marching band, 2 years concert band, 2 years pep band, 2 years Rufus, 2 years Stardusters, 2 years solo ensemble. Favorite memory, all the fun time shared together with friends. Josh Smith. Shelby Stimson, with parents Shiloh and Tom Stimson. 2 years symphonic chorale, 1 year concert choir, 1 year singer show choir, 2 years solo ensemble. Favorite memory, meeting my best friends, Ava, Haley, and Ashley, getting to be Dorothy in this year's musical. Shelby Stimson. With Mother Teresa Thomas. 3 years pop choir, 1 year freshman choir. It'll be hard to read this memory because it makes makes you want to cry, Lillian.
Don't
When
cry.
everyone could smile and laugh together. Also, Mrs. Rollins saved my life. She believed in me when no one else did. She helped me through my depression era. I am thankful for her. And Lillian, I am thankful for you. Lillian Thomas. The parents David and Stephanie Wheeler. 3 years pop choir, 1 year freshman choir, 1 year show choir stage group, 4 years orchestra. Favorite memory. My favorite memories in the music department were probably when orchestra got a 1 at OMEA this year, or every show choir competition I've been to. All were very good memories that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Baby Wheeler. With parents Nicole Tackett and Michael Zent. 2 years pop choir, 2 years Stardusters, 4 years orchestra, 4 years solo and ensemble. Favorite memory, getting all ones in solo and ensemble my final year. Parker Zent. These are all of the seniors that are part of the choral department here at Harding. I can go down this row, and I will make a point before you leave me that I sit down and I tell you all of the wonderful memories that I have of you. Each one of you has a very vivid picture of some situation, some memory that will make me remember you in my life. That's the greatest part of this job, is that it's like a mosaic. You get to have all these wonderful memories with all of these pieces in it, with all these kids that the best part of my job is you. Plain and simple. Every single one of you kids is why I show up to work every single day. It's not easy. Coming to work every day. Adulthood is forever. Just in case you wondered, enjoy these times. But truly, I have had, and seniors, a lot of us have had 4 years together, a lot of laughing, crying, stress, like nonverbal looks. Jackson Greenwald has never been in choir, but man, is this kid musical. There were a couple, yeah, go ahead. Things that you just love seeing. My piano quit working at a couple competitions in the middle of the show, and it is not every kid that could just say, what do I do? And I look at him very panicked and say, keep going, and he did. Jackson has saved the show more than once at competitions. Jackson, you are special. And I hope you don't think that you are escaping, because with all my connections to the community, I did ask you, do you want to play drum set for other things? And you said yes, so you'll be seeing Jackson around Marion. Jackson. I'm going to switch gears for a moment, and I'm going to go into some of the big awards. I'm going to start, though, with the awards that are really exceptional, because it is hard to do. When I started teaching here 12 years ago, it wasn't hard for a kid to get choir on the schedule. It wasn't difficult to be in this building, and now the world has changed in education. There are so many kids that are constantly at a college class, and they aren't even in our halls anymore. And so, if you have been in choir for 4 years, these kids have made a choice. It is a commitment to get themselves back in these programs, and I hope you know how much it has always meant to me. So now what I'd like to do is give the 4-year choir and 4-year singers awards. I'll start with the choir. 4-year choir awards. Aubrey Bain. Eliana Bush. Carter Jones. Matus Lishetsky. Court Hall. Brayden Sykes. Rihanna Smith. Shelby Stinson. Lillian Thomas. And Faith Wheeler. Four-year Singers Awards. Aubrey Bain. Eliana Bush. Carter Jones. Matus Lishetsky. Court Mall. and rate themselves. Kids are going to have to stand here for a minute and keep carrying things so you can walk out with a pile. But this next award, I have to recognize my parents. Frank and Tansy Addison sitting down here. My mom was a choir director at Elgin and retired from there, and I cannot take credit for all of these awards that I give because I stole them from her because I thought they were fun years ago. One of the awards that I stole that the kids, I hope, have enjoyed are the extra awards. The kids have done so many things, but so have the parents. So I'm going to call off some things, and if you have been a part of this, please come down. I have a lot of extra gum packs for you to take, and as a thank you for all that you have done for us. Kids, when it's time for you can also go get some, okay? All right. If you are a Harding Music Parents Officer, please come down and get some extra gum. A concession stand in the name of music. Please come down and get some extra gum. If you have worked sensational show choir extraordinaire event, come down and get some gum. If you have ever acted as a chaperone, please come get some gum. If you have ever built set or granite, please come down and get some gum. These will be more of the kids. And I will say, if you have ever attended a choir event as an administrator, please come down and get some gum. Thank you for the extra hours. Kids, if you attended and sang at the Peace and Freedom Breakfast this year on Martin Luther King Day, please come get some gum. If you participated in solo and ensemble, please come get some gum. Band kids, if you participated, you can take it. If I run out, I'm trying to get over 200. If you have ever sang the national anthem for an event for the high school, please get some gum. If you worked backstage or as stage managers for the musical, come get some gum. If you played flute today for the concert choir SA, come get some gum. Did I go through all of those packs? Okay. Brandon Nelson, if you sang a solo at my fall concert because I literally begged, will you please come get a piece of gum? I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I hope what that also shows is a wonderful thing. I can't do any of this alone. I am constantly surrounded by people that work with me, kids that do the extra, put in the time, and it would have been a lot easier to sleep. We all know that, right? But there's nothing to gain out of life. And seniors, when you go out into the world, there's nothing to gain unless you put something in it. And the more good you put in this world, the more there is, and the less ugly and darkness there is. I challenge you for the rest of your life. Live a life of service. Do the extras. Volunteer. Help where you can. It makes a difference. You made a difference in my life. All these adults made a difference in my life by helping. That is something that is special. And there's no money value that can replace kindness. Remember that. So, extra award. Next, I would like to do the Show Choir Director Award. This person has earned the top award in show choir because they're a 4-year member, 4 years of dedication, making sports work with music, which I love, teaching kids, and doing an excellent job. This award goes to Aubrey Bain. You should be a teacher. The patience, the kindness, the ability to see what was needed when nobody even told her. You are keeping the beauty of show choir alive, and I am thankful for all of your years of helping that. Thank you, Aubrey. There are some other director awards I'd like to give. The first goes to a student who kind of had to rope into auditioning for show choir this year. He is our show choir president. This kid, the thing that I think I will miss most is his honesty. If he skipped my class, he would tell them, I saved your class. I have only 1.5 million pictures of this child, with the excessive amount of selfies they have taken. And this student is quiet and yet a leader. Can tell people the honest truth, which is refreshing at times. And I will dearly miss this person, Carter Jones. I can say that I successfully lived through all 3 Jones boys over my career at Harding, and it has been a pleasure, and I will miss you, Chris and Linda. The other director award goes to another person that if they ever decide to teach, and there are teachers in all careers, not just the actual education career, but this person could be cool, could be direct, could be kind, could interact with any single kid that I asked him to help. There are not many people like this. One of the vivid memories I have is when they were trying to decide where they were going to go to high school. And I met little Matus Lashetsky when he was in 8th grade at the Palace Theater when he came to see West Side Story. And Matus, I have counted on you for 4 years. I always loved that you did look like Bruno Mars during our Bruno Mars show. I have loved being able to look at you and say, there's a kid that needs help. Will you do it? And you never hesitated, and you were always kind. And I will miss you very much, Matus Lashetsky. The next two awards are National Choral Awards. They are the top award for choral activity. Those people that know how to really hold down the part, those people that are committed will always show up and really represent all of the choral parts of team that exist. We at this high school have notoriously given it to 1 female and 1 male. And this year, Raiden Sykes will receive it and Shelby Stimson. That symbolizes National Choral Award winners. This is Shelby's. give today is, come on up, is an award that it belongs because it's chosen by the entire music department. Every morning I get to start my day with my dear music friends and colleagues. We meet every morning, and one of our tasks is to decide out of the department who is the outstanding music senior. And this person, this is probably the first year where it's not a person that has been in every single ensemble, band, orchestra, or choir, but this is a person that has contributed to all three groups. That represents what we hold to be strong ideals. Mr. Hartman just had a little boy last week, well, his wife Cassie, and he better be home changing diapers for her. He's not able to be here. Mr. Patterson took a bunch of kids that were playing out at the art show earlier, and he's not, and he went home early. So, with that being said, this person will be recognized at the Harding Academic Awards night on May 10th as the outstanding senior. And by all of us, we have decided that the recipient is Matus Leszewski. With a song that is near and dear to my heart. It's called When I Hear Music. And when I hear music for the rest of my life, I'll think of all the kids I've ever taught, you included. This will be sung in graduation when I hear music.
Beauty
you for attending today. Don't forget to vote for Outstanding Composition. And parents, if you'd like a picture of the seniors, please come on up. Thank you very much for your time today.